they'll blame you for something because of what a third party said without verifying the reality. That's the position I'm in right now. It's very upsetting. I want to call that primary person, but I'm so tired of speaking over and over again. Anyways, what I want to talk about is an angle, and I wish I really knew this angle. And in order for me to know, I have to find out the length of the football field. The length of the football field is 100 yards, the NFL football field. And the width of an NFL football field. You see, what's funny is baseball, it's never the same size. Hockey, it's never the same size, although it's equal to everybody in the park and it's equal to everybody that's on the ice. The football field, okay, as far as I know, is the same size in every park. The game shall be played upon a rectangular field, rectangular, 360 feet in length and 160 in width. So 360 by 160. Is that what they consider rectangular? So I didn't sit here and do the calculation yet, which also comes out to 7 and 9. The spirit in the birth of creation in the skies of Saturn, and Saturn and Earth come together, with Mars, obviously, 9, 3, and 4. This 360 is 9 times 40 and 4 times 40. Are there any other calculations? It's 2 times 80, and it's 4.5 times 80. So they're now talking about the sun and the dividing roads, because 80 always comes in 4 parts. 80 comes in 4 parts. 10 in the center and 80 all around is your 90, and that is 10 less than the numeric value to the sun. So you're getting 4.5 times 80 and 4 by 40, 44 and 98. Okay, so we're going to just take this down. I'm trying to look for this football field. So here at the 20-yard line, right, in which you have to go 80 yards from the end zone, and then a nipple, because the nipple is to be, the toe is to be outside of the touchdown area, right? Because otherwise you're more than that yard. Once that football touches the line, so is it 100 from line to line? So what is the angle? This angle over here, passing from this zone. What is this? Because there's a special name they use over here. The other part is here is 20 yards, 10, 20, 30, 40. Here's 50 yards over here. So there's 30 and 20 and 10. There's 30 yards to the 20 yards in the red zone. Red 27, zone 41 and 19 equals to 60. Red zone, 60 and 27. So rotation. So what is that angle, 20, 20, and 10? This distance would cut it half of this. So if it would be 45, that would be 22.5. That would be, this would be 40, this would be 45. Between here and here, it's after the 45 degree, and this is the 67.5 degrees, 67.5 degrees right over here. And then this would be, oh no, it wouldn't, hold on a second, they'd have to be 3 equal parts, right? This distance here and this distance here is another 22.5. 44, 45, this is the half of this number, half of the sun. So it could be the ray of the sun beaming out this way and the ray of the sun beaming out this way. It's 675 and 67.5. This angle to here is 67.5 because this angle over here is 45.
45 to 67.5, and 67.5 over to 90, or actually 89. And it'd be 676 because you don't want to touch the lines really. See that angle of pyramid? Then there's another distortion, things that have to be calculated, and that would be here. And that would be here. These 2 points would have to be calculated one beside the other. And the other position would be this position. Since this is the 50, this would be the 60. This would be the 70. This would be the 80. This would be the 90. And this would be the 100. So if we had to calculate this again, what would be, and this is the end zone, what would be this distance? Because if they had to run, if they were going to score in the 20, but the ball was picked off and it was run back from this area over here, what would be this angle? How would we calculate this angle? This would be the 45, and then that would be the 45, and then you'd go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's all parts of 1/3, right? So you'd go 1, 2, sorry, let me see, 1, 2 here, then 1, 2, 3 is here, and that's your 67.5, and 1, 2, 3 is over here is your 90. Then 1, 2, 3 is your 112.5. So let me see, where did I get that? Where did I get to? 67.5 is here. Let me see this from here. 1, 2, 3 is 45. 1, 2, 3 is 67.5. 1, 2, 3 is 90. 1, 2, 3 is 112 is here. Then 1, 2, 3, okay, is over here is 135, the ace. 135, and then 1, 2, 3 would be 157.5, and that's the moon. We have the moon at 157.5 degrees to 180, which would be right over here down the center, to be 180. 180 minus 22.5 is 177, so 157.5. So we have Mars and the moon. What is that truth of that 157.5? And over here we have 6, 7, and 5. 5, 6, 7. So between 5 and 7, I'm trying to figure out what it means. 0.5, 6, 7, 5. Again, we have the moon, except we have the half-life with the moon. 6 with 7, 5. Here we have 1 with 5, 7. So it's like basically the same thing. It's like the opposite side of the cube. On one side of the cube, we have the 1. The opposite side, we have the 6. So I believe there's some sort of connection there. There's a little bit more. I'm going to hold up the camera. And the other one is, if one team scores a touchdown and the other team calls it love. If we work on love, what good is love? Love tells me a story. And why love? Because tennis says love. Your side of the court, my side of the court. We use different lines if we're playing doubles or not, but still one ball. One ball for 2 people, 1 ball for 4, but I'm not getting into it. This is the situation. 6 and 1 and 6 and 1. 2 and 2 and 3 and 3. Life of the creation of the half-life. Here's your touchdown, which brings in the spirit. This brings in your life on earth. Electric company. 6, 1 does not happen unless 6 happens. 6 happens, 1 happens. 1 without 6. They're together. They're a team. The greatest distance in between. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.